Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome on into this early edition of Gaming with Dad, or whatever this show is called. I really should just name it that officially. We are early because I have a flight that I need to leave for in an hour. Part of this stream is going to be dedicated to trying to remember what it is I forgot. So what is it I want to bring to Florida with me that's going to matter? And here's the deal. The reality is there's nothing that I have to bring to Florida. It's the things that I want to bring to. I don't know that there's anything I need or want that I don't already have packed. The real big question, though, is do I bring the Switch? I was thinking that I'm not going to stream. I don't see streaming the Switch while I'm down there on this trip. I'm only there 3 days. Saturday, we will probably early stream and maybe do early board games. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Or I could do Minecraft. Sunday, I'm kind of leaning towards streaming from a park. Might also do that on Saturday. We'll see. And then Monday, I'm kind of leaning towards streaming from a park. But let's see how we did last week. But last time I flew, the seat back entertainment system failed, which I think I've had that happen like 1 out of 10 times, and normally they can fix it, but I was too lazy to have them fix it the last time. 9. And so I ended up playing Pokemon ZA the whole way, and I was thinking maybe I'd take a Pokemon game with me and try to beat it. Part of me thought about taking Super Mario RPG with me. Part of me thought about taking Echoes of Wisdom with me. Part of me thought about taking all of them with me. I'm curious how I did on this one. 20th. Okay. 2. I thought I nailed that one too. Not too bad. What do we got this week? Grab the Morph Ball. So we have tied world record on this one. I don't really need to go for tied world record. I should just get an S and be happy. Man, it's so quiet around here when I stream early. There's an S. Man, we have number 1s on a lot of these. How's that possible? So there's definitely a faster time than 10:03. Oh, maybe there isn't. It's got the whole bounce thing. We can do better. Well, that was silly. There's our S. Good enough for now. Hit the bricks. Break 20 blocks. I don't remember how we did this one. Okay, I do remember that jump is not worth doing. Hey, Tech, how's it going? Happy Friday. So Tech, what am I forgetting to bring to Florida with me? What do I need to put in my suitcase for the flight in 2 hours? What game should I bring on the plane? Steam Deck? So, that's an option. I'm kind of leaning against it, though. Only because I'm not sure. Although I guess I could play Balatro on there. Maybe. I should be charging it if I'm going to bring it. Steam Deck is on the charger. Another USB-C cable. Done. I have quite a few with me. In fact, I had to order. I couldn't find my my USB-C dongle for my Mac. I have no idea where it went, which is really frustrating. I think it also has a memory card in it that I would have liked to have had with me. But I couldn't figure out where it is, and so I ordered 2 on Amazon, and I'm bringing both with me. Why am I doing this one again? We have the S. So. But I don't know. So I was saying this right before you got here. The last time I flew, my seat back entertainment system on the plane didn't work. And lucky for me, I did have my Switch, and I was thinking I wasn't going to bring my Switch on this one because I'm not planning on streaming the Switch from down there. Gosh, I can't play Mario all of a sudden. And, well, where I was going with that is, last time, I ended up, like, getting to, like, 100 and... I was clearing Pokemon in ZA, is what I was doing. Tedious stuff that, 100%ers tend to do. And I got to thinking after last night's stream, I could bring DK along and work on the 100 million bananas. Or I could bring Metroid along and beat it off stream, although I'm not a huge fan of that idea. I could bring Echoes of Wisdom and go do the 50% of the game that I never saw. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we've skipped over on stream that seem like viable options. I just realized that's an S2, so we're good. Steam Deck has Balatro. I could play that for hours. But it's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind playing through it again. And actually, on that note, there's a part of me that wouldn't mind getting the Switch version of Link's Awakening. but I'd have to do it on the eShop, which I'm not the biggest fan of buying games on the eShop. Why can I not figure out that jump? But I could also keep playing Wonder. That actually kind of worked. That was a cool trick, but it didn't quite get me where I needed to go. Trying to think what other game. I mean, I could play Pokemon Pikachu, play all the way through that. I mean, I've got about 8 hours on a plane, so that's basically beating a video game. Most Nintendo games, anyway. And I don't need to beat it, I just need to play through things. I don't know what other game, though, I'd want to play on my Steam Deck. I started playing, like, one of the Star Wars games. I think I have the one you're playing on there. And you guys said it plays pretty well. So maybe I should give that game another shot. I can just see myself getting invested in Skyrim, though. And then wanting to stream it all summer when I'm supposed to be streaming Minecraft. Why am I... The Steam Deck also decided to download something right now. I don't think it's going to be fully charged for the plane. Not that it needs to be, but... It's like yesterday, all over again. I'm doing it all wrong again. The other thing I should do on the airplane is work. Which doesn't sound near as fun as playing video games. But I have a whole bunch of stuff that I should try to get done. I wish Delta would switch to Skylink for internet, though. They haven't done that yet. Or Starlink, sorry. Skylink. Okay, is my jump button just not working? Okay, let's try this again. I swear I'm hitting the button and it's not jumping. I jumped like a dozen times. Let's see, what else is new today? Airplane ride, packing. I didn't hear any video game news today. I don't know if there was any. Do-do-do. Should go back and watch the replay on some of these, because I want to see if I am in fact pushing the button and it's not registering, or... Maybe it's... I wonder if it's the Bluetooth. I have a lot of things that create interference right around me. It could be that. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Finally got up here. That was an S. Good enough for now. Let's just get through what we got to get through, and then we'll come back and redo things if we decide we want to redo them, because we don't know how much time we have today. Actually, we know exactly how much time we have today. It's not enough. It'll be enough to do what we need to do, but hopefully. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum 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 bum. I'm off to a great start. Bum 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 bum. I still got first after all of those misses. Silver's too easy. Do, do. Thinking about some of the games on the eShop too that I've never played. Pokemon XD is a good example. That would be a good one to the GameCube one. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing through Wind Waker. That might be a good one for the plane too, although that's a longer game. What is wrong with my jumping ability again? Da-da. Okay, this should be harder now. Didn't get... Oh, did get first. I was streamed today, Tech. Assuming you streamed. Do anything fun and exciting? I was scrambling to get ready to go. Stream went well? Good. Scrody had an interesting morning? What made it interesting? Oh, that was nice and close. Okay, we got through everything. Hey, that was competition number 100. Ah, exciting. I mean, technically, we don't have to do anything else. We could be done right there. You know what? We are going to go look at Tetris just to make sure there isn't anything going on there this week. Yeah, the game is 4 years away from being, or not 4 years, 4 weeks away from being 2 years old. Which is weird to think about that it's only 2 years old. Feels longer than that. Okay, let's do... Your friends invaded your home. That sounds kind of fun. Did they just stop by and ring the doorbell? I remember when my friends used to do that every now and then. They'd be out biking and they'd end up at our house, my house. It was long ago, though. Thanks, Charles. Let's see. Which one do we want to try? Let's do this one a few more times. See what we can figure out. You working today, Charles? Better. Later. I feel like Fridays would be the busiest night of the week. Is that an accurate assessment? Friday and Saturday? I don't know why I keep doing that. Do-do-do. Here's a question I've always wondered. Does it... How do I say this? Does bad weather increase or decrease demand? Oh, it was going great until that moment. sunny there 24/7. That's fair. No! School friends are cool. Da-da-da. I still have a few. Ironically, they don't go to school with me anymore. Why does that not work? I'm not entirely sure I understand the rules for when you can and can't float. No, you can't start and stop it. Oh, I hit that jump. I'm gonna beat this time. I really am. It's just gonna take the rest of the stream, probably. Not cool. That one guy, if I hadn't jumped quite as high, that would have been close. Do, 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 do. So, in other news that nobody really cares about, my ticket got upgraded, which I think is awesome. Not to first class, but Comfort Plus, which means I get 2 snacks instead of 1. My ticket for the airplane, that I'm going to be on in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, 2.5 hours. I can't tell time. Hey, Cassandra, how's it going? And I'm going to say this, it's going to sound a little bit weird. I think every flight I have been on for the last however many years, not counting flights with my own kids, because flights with my own kids, obviously I'm sitting next to my own kids, but every flight I've been sitting next to somebody who... I haven't sat next to anybody... Well, I shouldn't say that. There was one flight where the people next to me were a little bit weird. But for the most part, I sit next to people who never want to say anything, like, don't talk. And I've had a few talkers in my life on flights, and I don't know that I want that, but what I've never had is like a younger kid who likes video games more than me. And like would be like, I want to play those games. I want to play, like, something like that. I've never ended up with that on a plane, and for some reason I think that'd be fun. Especially if the kid then challenged me to play games. I mean, it could be an adult too. I'd be happy with an adult that likes games more than me, but I have a feeling that that's even more rare. So, I'll say it this way. I don't know that I've ever sat next to a gamer on a plane. Or at least one that made it known that they were a gamer. Where am I going? Orlando, Florida. Home away from home. Going down for 3 days. Getting a magnet. Eating some food. Avoiding my family. You know, that kind of thing. It's my annual... what has become my annual Father's Day trip. With some extra guests this time. It's more than just me and my dad. That's okay. But the kids and my wife will be staying here because there's too much going on in our household for them to leave. My daughter has a recital that I'll be missing. Bad me. I don't know why I can't get this. Yep, you should always assume it's a plane to Disney. It's been a while since I've taken a plane anywhere else. Trying to think. I didn't take a plane to Dallas. I didn't take a plane to Houston. I'm gonna guess Portland. It's either Portland or Anaheim. In which case it would have been Disneyland. That's got to be 6 years ago now? 7 years ago? It's before COVID. I'm past my feeding time too. No, I'm kidding. It's not dinner time yet. I'll eat at the airport. Why can't I just get that step right? Why can't I get all the steps right, you know? Ooh, maybe I should play Tomodachi Life. I didn't even think about that. I could steal it from Link. Just realized Link owns a Switch too. I didn't even think about that. Da-da-da. So repetitive. Do-do-do. A and no. 1 microsecond short. I don't. Nope. I don't do game chats. I should figure out how to shut that off. Bum bum bum. Remark the button? It's not me pushing the button. Somebody else invited me to a game chat, and I'm assuming it was Squirrel Road. You know, someday I'm going to want to use the feature. And then I won't know how to turn it on, because it'll be off. Does her jumps take away from horizontal velocity at all? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I can actually, like, choose? I can be like, this friend can choose, or can talk to me, but this one cannot. So what you're saying is I need to block you. It's always fun when people ask to be blocked, you know? We should just go do the DK challenge stuff. Oh, multiple glitches. I'm gonna finish this out just for the run. Ah! No, I'm not. Bum, 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 bum. I swear, I'm hitting the button. Maybe this is what I should play on the plane. Not Nintendo World Championship, but Super Mario Bros. 2. It's another game I can't remember the last time I beat it. No! Final jump determines how much time you waste falling. So we want to hit the height perfectly. Bum ba bum. I wonder what the TWR is for this. And what the secret is. Besides hold right. Well, this isn't going to be a perfect run, but we'll use it for practice. Anybody got big, exciting plans for the weekend? You have work. I mean, those work can be fun and exciting. You might make yourself a whole new pizza that you've never thought to make before. I don't know what that would be, but... Message someone on my online friends that we used to hang out with on a streamer today? Just to say hi kind of thing? Or are you trying to get them back on a Minecraft server so you can play with them? New items. Ooh. Always exciting. Nice. Just out of curiosity, I know the app doesn't let you do this, but if somebody were to call up and say, hey, can one of my toppings be bread bites on my pizza? Would you guys do that? I want a Alfredo cheese pizza with cheddar and provolone with bread bites for my topping. Can I do that? I wonder how they would bill it, considering how expensive the bread bites are. I feel like they'd make you pay for the bread bites and the pizza. Hey, we tied our personal best. Bring their own blueberries and ask the employee to put it on the pizza. I mean, I could see... I don't know what the rules are around that. Like bringing your own topping. I mean, I could understand asking them to bake something using your own toppings. That... I might have to try that. But I mean, just in terms of toppings in general, I could just, you know, order the pizza, order the bread bites, and then dump the bread bites on the pizza. There's no, in fact, that's kind of what I do anyway, so it's not like there's... Tied it again. How do you beat that time? Man, I haven't had a good dessert pizza in forever. I've had, at least to my knowledge, I've had pretty much everything on their menu. I like the chocolate chip cookie brownie. I have done... I don't know. I've mixed it up. And actually, I'm not referring to the cinnamon bread bites. I normally get the Parmesan garlic ones, but the cinnamon ones are good too. I like both. I feel like there's gonna be like one frame of improvement. And it's all in that final jump. Oh. This isn't it. Still gonna practice though. Yeah, I think if I was that smooth on my final jump. And I've had their pastas. Why don't I take the upper route? I do. Sometimes. But the number one reason is to actually stay on the upper route, you have to use the whales, which means I have to stop holding right. Because like right here, I'm ahead of the... Oh, that... I think if I had jumped a little later. So my assumption is I can't let go of right. Oh, I let go of B. Doot, 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 doot. See, like something like that, but just want to practice the ending over and over again. I think that's where the frame is. Wonder how many people bought this game. Nintendo published those numbers. Oh, la-dee-da-dee-da. What? I mean, I should feel good about that, except how did I shave 7 100s? I know I didn't hover on the last jump, but... Replay really not an option? These are other people's. That's from last time. Ooh, I wouldn't mind seeing this one. Well, I did beat the time, so I'm happy about that. It's 5 o'clock already, which means I should probably get going. Okay, one last time. What is it else? What else do I need to pack? So if I'm not bringing, let's see. Let's bring. Maybe I just bring this whole pile. I'll bring Bonanza. I'll bring Wonder. I'm going to bring Zelda. I'm going to bring Mario RPG. I don't really want to play Pokemon. And I'm not going to bring Metroid because I can't stream it. And I'm not going to bring the stuff... I'm seriously tempted not to bring my Switch again. Take us with you? I mean, I'm going to try. I'll probably stream from the park at least once. I might stream from the park all 3 days. Yeah, I'm not bringing the streaming setup. Okay, how charged did my Steam Deck get? 33%. Not great. I'm going to bring it, though. I'm going to bring the Steam Deck. Should I bring my Bluetooth sniffer? No, I don't have Windows installed. That won't work. Extra USB-C per... Should I bring a camera? Nah, iPhone is good enough. I really feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Like there's something I always bring, and I'm not bringing it. I should probably bring the Switch charger, though. Even if I'm not bringing the dock. But if I bring a dock, my niece can play on the TV. Then I need to bring an extra controller. I don't know. These are all tough questions. Do I bring the flipper? I don't have time for that. Well, I don't know. I think we're just going to wrap it up there. We will be back tomorrow. I can't tell you what time. It might be board games in the morning. It might be board games in the evening. It might be live from a park. It might be live from the house. It might be... who knows. But I'll try to bring you along on my vacation to keep the stream streak alive. After all, we're only, 30 episodes? 21 episodes away from hitting the magical number of 2,300. I don't know why that's a magical number. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and until next trip, which is in 2 hours, see ya. No, Ninja streaming? Fine, I'll raid. We can raid on a Friday. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me, Smiley. Also, happy Friday. And with that, see ya.